everyone, welcome back to JO Digital. It's great to see you all. Happy 2026. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Fuji 50 to 230mm telephoto kit lens on my Fujifilm X-T50. This is one of their kit lenses that came out quite a few years ago, along with the 15 to 45 zoom. These lenses are famous for not necessarily being the fanciest, but being very light and very sharp on cameras. Well, today on that X-T50 body, we're going to be putting it through the paces with that 40 megapixel sensor. And where better to do it than here in my backyard at Winsport, Can Olympic Park, the 1988 home of the Olympics for skiing here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. There's an amazing world-class skiing and snowboarding event going on today, so let's get in there, use this lens, and see what kind of images we can capture both in photo and in video. Let's go! How much fun was that getting to use this lens in such a unique environment? There was a lot of things I loved about this lens and a few things that were maybe a little bit more challenging. So let's first of all start off with why I bought this lens to begin with. Well, when I switched to my Fuji X-T50, I wanted to really make my camera kit nice and compact, and it's exactly that. Right now you're seeing me on the Viltrox 15mm f1.7, nice small light lens. The intro lens, that was the Sigma 30mm 1.4, again a very small prime lens. So when I wanted to get a telephoto lens, did it really make sense to get one of the larger Fuji lenses? I mean, yes, if I was shooting professional work with this lens all the time, yes, it would make sense, of course. But for me, I really wanted to risk it for the biscuit and get a smaller travel lens that I could add to my kit without having it take up too much space. And I was able to get this lens used off map camera for about $500 Canadian, which is a steal for a telephoto of this range. Shooting conditions did present some challenges. It was about -15 outside for the duration of the shoot, so as we were shooting, I did notice the autofocus motor began to slow down a little bit. That's not the fault of the lens. I mean, this is a pretty extreme climate to be shooting with this sort of a lens in. And then also as well, it was quite hazy at the hill there, as you guys could see, especially on that Canadian flag shot at the top of the hill. So, you know, in terms of sharpness and dynamic range, kind of a hard thing to measure. Now, that being said, am I happy with shots? 100%. I really love how this lens renders. I've used it for low light on a tripod before, and you know, I think it's plenty sharp for my use. Am I going to be using this for paid snowboarding and skiing shoots? Probably not. I would rent in that instance, but for my own personal use and for my photo books and things like that, this lens is amazing. And you know what? It's definitely worth picking up if you're new to Fuji or if you've been in the system for a few years and you just want something a bit smaller. But those are just my takes on this lens. I would love to hear in the comments below what your thoughts were on the images coming out of this lens. Leave this video here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember to take beautiful photos every single day. Don't do it for the views, do it for yourself. And I look forward to seeing you all in another video, hopefully sooner rather than later.